are you really marketing and selling when it comes to your business in 2025? Hey, Scott Wilson here. Hey, welcome back to the Marketing for Business podcast. Got another ripper episode for you today. If you're watching on YouTube or you're coming across a couple of our short videos, you'll see that I've got some favorites here, some Cadbury favorites and some Cadbury roses. They're part of what I'm going to share today. Make sure you wait till near the end. I'm going to share the secrets by why these campaigns were so successful. In fact, though, these campaigns weren't that successful at the start. It wasn't until they started making some marketing changes to what they were really selling and positioning and tagging some slogans and some thoughts onto those that the campaigns really started to take off. So, what are you really selling when it comes to your business and your marketing? And by the way, I'm going to give you some examples of this as well. I'm going to do an example of a plumber, an example of a law firm, reasons for that. Most people understand what those two companies are, but also give you a whole bunch of ideas inside this podcast. And look, we'll get right into it because I know everyone is busy, but I want you to really thrive in 2025. That's why I'm putting out this podcast series, Thrive in 25. So number one is you're not selling products or services, but you're selling and marketing solutions to your business. The core idea, look, businesses don't sell products or service. They sell the solution to those problems. You would have heard me say this again and again and again over the years. A good example is a car. A car isn't just a vehicle. It's a freedom tool, right? It's a convenience tool. Most people are just selling a car though, really understanding what a vehicle is. So what you want to do for your business is if you're selling not products or service, but solutions, you want to break down what are some of the common in your industry and reframe some of the common things that you have in your products and services and start to reframe them. So look, a coffee shop, it doesn't sell just coffee. It sells escape. It sells community. It sells productivity, and I know some people from my team, if they want to get more done, they'll go over to a coffee shop and they'll do some work over there. Also sells community. Lots of businesses I see are having coffee on a Monday morning in those coffee shops. Are you marketing that in your business? Gyms don't just sell memberships. They sell confidence. They sell health. Once again, they also sell community and they also sell stress relief, etc. Well, they should be, So you don't just think of your business as the product and service. Think it as the solution that you are offering. And the next one is number 2 is sell aspirations and dreams. This is a big one for me. I love this. People buy based on their aspirations, that they want to connect with. Like I'm wearing a pair of Nike shoes right here, right? I don't just buy them because they're comfortable shoes, but the way they make me feel, the way they, the aspirations I have when I'm wearing them. I've got a couple of different pairs that I wear to the gym, etc. And that's what brands attaching themselves to those aspirations and those dreams can really get ahead when it comes to expanding. So the use of storytelling becomes really important there. You only have to look at Disney and how magical that is, and the nostalgia it brings to that as well around that. But how many people have Disney Channel now? How many people are watching movies and then all of a sudden because of their aspiration and the dreams want to go to Disneyland, etc. These are the tools that you can use to market your business. And that's the thing I'd ask you. What is the dream that your business is selling? And maybe you think, oh, well, that's not what the game we're in. But just remember, if you are, what could it be? What about if you're in the business of selling transformations? Are you, customers don't just want a product. They want, something that they can get afterwards, right? What is the transformation that they're going to get? I know for us, like even inside the marketing that we're doing, people want a plan. I talk about strategy all the time. Well, part of that is they want to see from them going from point A to point B, they want that transformation and move and how that's going to really help their business. I guess gyms can advertise around weight loss programs and educational platforms can advertise their courses, etc. From going from here to here and what you're going to be from maybe a newbie to learning a product and how you can use it. Maybe it's some coding, etc. So really look when you start to expand this in your business. How can you look at the psychology of the transformation that's happening when you're marketing your business? So take people along that journey. As I say, get known by the success of your customers. What are maybe some examples of where you've seen a transformation, and start marketing and selling your business that way. The transformation of where they've gone. Once I was lost, but now I'm found. Right, like that whole journey. So great and easy, probably easy to do is like a running business, right? You've taken people from a couch couch potato to running 5Ks, etc. But what does the journey look like along the way, and take those people on that transformation? Because a lot of people are where they are, but a lot of people don't want to be there. They want to be somewhere else. And how can you help them? Number 4 is, selling convenience and time. This is a really good one. A lot of people want things to be easier. They want to be saving time. They want to be saving money. This is why you've seen an explosion in like meal kits. People don't want to think about going to the groceries. They don't want to think about, having to what to cook tonight, etc. So, meal plans, delivery apps, automation tools are selling convenience and time. And if that's what you're doing, or if you have the opportunity to do that, you really need to get that in front of your audience, And so here's what I would do here is you need to analyze how modern your business is, and reimagine, could you be looking at some areas where you could add convenience? Could you be looking at where you can be saving time and money for people, right? Look, if you look at Netflix, it's not just movies anymore. It's hassle-free entertainment. They just had one of the biggest boxing matches ever in the history of media. Uber isn't just rides. It's instant mobility. There's a whole bunch of things that are going on that people are selling. They're not just selling the products and services. So where could you audit your customer's journey? Where could you see opportunities inside your business to be selling, that time and that convenience? There'll be an opportunity in there somewhere inside your business. By the way, if you want to brainstorm this, if you want to action this, if you want to get some other people thinking on this and how it can be a lot clearer for your business, text me 021-891-934 and let's have a call. Let's have a quick chat about how we can help. And if it's right for you, we can do a where you can win strategy session and a high performance review. Look, they're not for everyone, but if they are for your business, then we'll get in. We'll show you how you can expand this and grow your business to thrive in 25. Number 5 is you're actually selling emotion and you're selling connection. Look, people buy based on feelings, not just logic, right? Some people do buy on logic, but a lot of people buy on feelings. And they think about the brands, that sell happiness. If you think about them for a second, you all of a sudden will come to know the brands they know, like, and trust, and love and trust. Coca-Cola is a really interesting one for me because I don't drink Coke unless I'm having a quiet bourbon sometimes. But if you think about it, they do sell happiness in their ads. There's the one they've got on at the moment with Father Christmas, etc. Selling happiness. I like Apple. Apple focuses on creativity and empowerment, etc. They're connecting their products to those. And so there's some things there that you could really, really do. Practical takeaways, what are some of the ways your business is connecting with other people? How are they connecting with the customer? How are you telling the story? Maybe it's going into some of the things you're doing with your brand values or your community building is a way that you could be connecting, selling emotion and connection with people. It's a really good way to do that. I've seen local businesses be really, really successful with that. Number 6 is selling status and belonging. Look, some businesses cater to that human need of status, whether it's a luxury golf club or sporting goods or luxury goods, etc. If you think Rolex is not just about a watch, it's about a status symbol. Another good example of that is Harley Davidson. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a membership to a tribe. And it starts with some people just buying a t-shirt, all of a sudden they go from owning a t-shirt to test driving and all of a sudden buying a Harley, etc. So, where's your business looking to create a sense of exclusivity and exclusive community? One thing I'll say about community is people generally will join for the content of your community, but they'll stay for the tribe. So they come for the content, stay for the community, right? So where are you building that and fostering that inside your business? It's one of the skills I believe we've got good at over the years inside Digital Influence, is people bringing on that belonging when it comes to helping them grow their businesses. Number 7 is that selling identity and self-expression. Look, some people, their purchases reflect who they are or who they want to be. And if you understand that, especially if you're selling fashion or personal gadgets or even, social media platforms do tap into this. Self-expression and selling identity is a really, really good one. I think Starbucks does it really well. They sell coffee experiences tailored to you, etc. Patagonia sells the identity of an environmentally friendly product that the conscious adventurer really buys into. So I think that's a really interesting thing for you as a business. Okay, what are you selling? What's the identity you're selling? What's that self-expression that you are selling? I thought I'd go to the couple of examples first before I get into these, because before I get into the Cadbury example. But what about a plumbing company? What are you really selling in 2025? A plumbing company doesn't just fix pipes or fix fixtures, etc., or tapware stuff. It could be that you're selling actually peace of mind. Customers call a plumber because they want to remove the stress and uncertainty. Maybe the pipes leak. Maybe the hot water pump or the hot water tank is exploded, etc., and is leaking. So you could be marketing the fact that you don't just fix leaks, etc. You restore the calm to a home. You give people that peace of mind. Maybe you need to be marketing that you're reliable and trustworthy. Because here's the thing. A lot of people don't want a plumbing company turning up to them that they haven't heard of, don't know about, or haven't seen, etc. So you want to be communicating that you are someone who clearly communicates, who delivers on time, is consistent with results, has a whole bunch of testimonials, etc. Because here's the thing, people want to deal with people they know, like, and trust, and part of that trust is being reliable, etc. So are you marketing that inside your business? Another one a plumbing company could be talking about is prevention and longevity. Good plumbing company sells not just repairs but prevention. I think this is a really good one, and I haven't seen too many plumbing companies do this around thinking of your plumbing as like a car. It actually needs regular checkups from time to time, and I think that's one thing most service businesses could be selling. And I've talked to a number of businesses about this year. You could be selling warranty fitnesses to some degree when it comes to your business, and getting back in the door to talk to people about servicing their equipment, etc. Number 4 is if you're a plumbing company, you could be selling home comfort and safety. Plumbing isn't just about pipes; it's about having a home that feels comfortable, functional, and safe. And I think it's a great thing that you could be, talking about in your marketing. Let's look at a law firm now. I love dealing with lawyers. I love dealing with marketing and helping law firms, because once they get it, they get it. You could be talking about protection and advocacy. Clients, seek lawyers to protect their rights, advocate for their best business interests. Well, most law firms aren't thinking like a marketer. The example of a poster could be, hey, your voice deserves to be heard. Your rights deserve to be protected. Find out how we can help you with that and step right this way. Look, most aren't talking about this sort of stuff. What about confidence and clarity? You could have a message around confidence and clarity. A law firm that's sells clarity and turns that confusion into a clear path forward. What a great example of how you can actually communicate and market that. Number 3 would be selling that security and that peace of mind again. Such a big one. Peace of mind's a huge one for people. They want to know they're in safe hands today. They want to know that you've got their best interests at heart, and you're going to actually be helping them. People want to feel secure. They want to feel that their future is looked after, and that you've got a proven track record in solving a lot of all this sort of stuff. Another one a law firm could get known for, and when it comes to their sales and marketing in 2025, is that resolution and justice. A law firm that delivers closure, delivers resolution, has a sense of justice for its clients. And I think it's a big one, proven track record. Because, hey, people know and people understand life is unfair sometimes. So lean into that and showcase that. Don't just market your product and service. Think about the solutions that you're providing, and attach a message to that. Empowerment and control is another one. And I think a lot of people, they don't really understand what a law firm does in that aspect. So showing and sharing examples of that through case studies, through testimonials, how you're empowering your clients and how you're giving them the right information at the right time, that they're allowing them to take control back of their situation. So I really want to empower you in 25 to start thinking about your business and the marketing what you're really, really selling. Because here's the thing. I've got a couple of things here and I'm going to showcase this, right? And I'm going to start with the roses because it's probably the most famous one, right? So roses, chocolates, a great example of a product that attached a message to the product, because you could look at this and go, okay, well, this is just chocolates. And look, it was a brand that wasn't doing that well in the category for Cadbury. But in 2018, they attached a really clear message to this. And that was, thank you very much. And if you know what a telethon is, it's thank you very much for your kind donation. Well, they filmed an ad where people were saying, thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. And it became the emphasis of what they want to do. So when you want to say thank you, they attached roses, chocolates to that message. How good was that? And I guarantee you, if you're old enough and you saw those videos, etc., and you've been that campaign, you started to give these as a thank you. And you might even be given these as a thank you from people. So they attached, hey, when you're buying these, you buy these if you want to say thank you to people. And it's a great attachment. You know, you're not selling chocolates, you're selling, hey, I really appreciate you. Just as we talked about in this podcast episode, you're attaching your message to the products and services, but it's actually the solution that you're providing, you know, because, hey, what do you give when you want to say thank you to someone? Well, you know, now you have an answer to that problem, which is roses, chocolate. So great marketing there. And this one here I really, really liked as well. So this is the favorites. Look, I love this because this was a game changer for, once again, a brand that was kind of not doing as well as it could be doing. 2011, they launched a campaign and what to bring when you're told to bring nothing. And I love that, This is what to bring when you're told to bring nothing. So when you're told to bring nothing, and I know you go to a barbecue here or come around for dinner, people say, don't bring anything, okay? And like most people, like me, you want to bring something. So you bring a wine or etc. But this guy, they attached the emotion, hey, if you're told not to bring something, bring favorites, because no one's gonna tell you off for bringing these around, right? And it just shows you when you attach a slogan and a messaging and a feeling and emotion and a something bigger than the product itself, you attach a message to it and you can actually then grow sales because of it. Because sales of these two now have thrived because of those two, you know. Buy this when you want to say thank you, and this when you are told to bring nothing. So I want you to thrive in 2025. It's part of why I created this series. I want you to start thinking about your marketing, thinking about the messages you're attaching to your marketing and your selling in 2025, because it could be that you're just one little thing away, one little message away from your business growing in 2025, just because you're looking at what you're really selling. Remember, you're not selling your products and services, you're selling the solutions. If they just went out and said, hey, buy these because they're good tasting chocolates and there's heaps of them, yeah, you'd make a few sales. But when you attach a message, hey, when you're told to bring nothing, bring these. People will buy these because they're actually nice chocolates. But you'll make more sales because when people go along, I want to say thank you, and you've attached that message to it. So, hey, loving this series. I'm loving the questions I've been getting too on LinkedIn, etc., and also on the podcast on Instagram. I want you to thrive in 25. So if you want to have a conversation with me, text me 021-891-934. If I'm sitting on the beach, I might be a bit late in replying to you, but I will get back to you. I really hope 2024 has been a great year for you. But if you're ready to hit the ground running, then let's have a conversation in 2025. And by the way, once again, I just love doing these podcasts. We've been really going up in the charts, especially on Spotify and also on Apple. So thank you for sharing the podcast. I really, really appreciate you sharing the podcast. It means a lot to me that you do share it, and I really thank you for your time. So have a great Christmas. Have a great New Year. I'm not sure actually when this episode's coming out because we've got a whole bunch of them coming out around the Thrive in 25 series. But I really do appreciate you listening. So until then, have fun, take action, and I'll talk to you really, really soon.